Hello and welcome. My name is Chelsea, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the effects of secondhand smoke. I'd like to begin by asking you, have you ever lost a loved one due to the effects of secondhand smoke? According to research done by the University of California, 42,000 people in the United States, 900 of those being infants, die each year from the effects of secondhand smoke. You might ask, why do I care about this? I don't smoke or live with someone in my home who is a smoker. How is this secondhand smoke affecting me? The effects of secondhand smoke may not affect you directly, but they still impact your life. When you inhale small exposures of secondhand smoke by walking into a grocery store, going to a mall, or in the workplace, you are still impacting your health with the effects of secondhand smoke. The Cleveland Clinic in 2008 has done research to prove that increased chances of lung cancer, heart disease, and asthma chances are increased by 30% in young adults who are exposed to the effects of secondhand smoke. My focus today is to inform you on how secondhand smoke is affecting you and how it is affecting other people in this world. I will ask of you today to take a stand and make a movement to join a group to protect the non-smokers' rights, to protect yourself and your family from the effects of secondhand smoke. To begin, I would like to start by showing you an image here of smoking in the United States. As you see here, the number of United States citizens who smoke is 45 million. The number of non-smoking Americans is 126 million. The number of children ages 3 to 11 years old who are exposed to secondhand smoke is 22 million. These children don't have a chance to get away from the secondhand smoke exposure. Smoking isn't just bad for children, it's bad for everyone. Inhaling secondhand smoke increases your chances of many different diseases. Chances of lung cancer and heart disease are increased by 30% by inhaling secondhand smoke. There is no safe level of exposure to secondhand smoke. Even low levels of secondhand smoke can be harmful. It's a quote by the National Institute of Health in 2011. Children can't protect themselves from the secondhand smoke exposure. Therefore, it is our job as responsible adults to protect children who don't have the chance to protect themselves from secondhand smoke. My second point is to tell you about children and women and how they are affected by secondhand smoke. Each year, 300,000 children under 18 develop respiratory infections due to the effects of secondhand smoke. This fact was found from WebMD in 2012. SIDS, the sudden infant death syndrome, is increased greatly by secondhand smoke. Children being born whose pregnant mother has inhaled secondhand smoke have a greatly increased risk of respiratory infections, ear problems, asthma, and slow lung growth. These facts were found by the Beverly Foundation in 2009. I'd like to transition by asking, what is being done about secondhand smoke exposure, and what can you do to protect yourself and your family? The step in order to protect yourself is to join a group and campaign against smoking and protect the rights of the non-smokers. I'd like to show you another picture of some of the negative chemicals that are in a single cigarette. These chemicals are all inhaled when you inhale secondhand smoke. As you can see in this image, naphthalene, methane, nicotine, and carbon monoxide are just a couple of the many different poisons that are inhaled through secondhand smoke. When you join a group, things such as this is a way you can get the word out to other people about the negative effects of secondhand smoke. Making a poster such as this and posting it in schools where children are affected and stopping the effects of secondhand smoke can be your way of helping. Secondhand smoke has already been banned in a number of areas, such as on planes, buses, and in most trains. Most federal buildings have also banned smoking. The Pro-Children Act of 1994 prohibited smoking in many areas throughout the United States, but not all of those areas are free of smoking still. The National Institute of Health tells us about the bans of certain federal buildings in the United States and state governments that have banned smoking as well. I'm asking of you today to choose to join a group and protect yourself and your children from the effects of secondhand smoke. There are many different groups and organizations protecting against secondhand smoke. Some of those are the Americans for Non-Smoking Rights group. That is an online site where you are able to make donations or get more information and spread it throughout your own community. I ask of you today to choose to join a group such as this and make a difference in your life and in others of stopping the effects of secondhand smoke. Now you have the facts, you know the risk. It is up to you to decide to stop the effects of secondhand smoke and protect yourself and others in the world. Thank you. Now, if you have questions, can you look at them? Can you turn it to the top?
Have recent laws reduced the incidences of secondhand smoke issues? Such as laws in the state of Oregon restricting people from smoking in a restaurant. Has that caused a reduction in secondhand smoke problems?
Yes, recent changes such as the Pro-Children Act of 1994 have reduced the risk because they have prohibited smoking in many areas, but there's still a great number of areas that don't prohibit smoking, so it is still a problem. It has been reduced, but it's not completely gone, so it is still a problem.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Do you know how many states have passed laws concerning secondhand smoke?
I'm not sure of how many, but I can check my sources and get back to you.
Thank you. One more question. Is there any research on how secondhand smoke affects someone's lifespan?
Yes, actually. Approximately each person who inhales a certain amount of secondhand smoke, there's levels measured of how much secondhand smoke you inhale, but each person who has inhaled that level loses approximately 14.2 years off of their life from the effects of secondhand smoke.
Ouch.
All right. Any other questions? Thank you.